Hey, from the Louie Studio, this is cheap beer for you to drink. My name is JJ. Thanks for joining us here. We're going to talk about Molson Golden. This is a beer I've seen a lot over the years, and I've never tried it. I always see it, I never really think about it. And then one day I was laying in bed, and I just randomly thought of this beer. I'm like, hey, that weird beer you see all the time, what was it? It comes in a gold box. I'm like, oh, Molson Golden. Like, I've never had it. Why don't I actually just, try it and pick it up? And then it hit me. And then next time I was at a local grocery store, I don't see it at every grocery store or every gas station or whatever, but it is not uncommon. And so last time I was out and about, I picked it up. It's cheap too. This was $12.99 for a 12 pack. That's a good price. I don't often get beer in bottles, but this is one I've only seen in bottles, at least near me, usually in a 12 pack. And I was like, it's time to try it. Let's give it a go, see what it's about. Molson Golden Premium Beer. Specially brewed for the unique flavor of an ale and a lager. That's interesting. Premium beer. Oh, goodness. What else does it say on here? Oh, wow. We get calories and ingredients. Cool. 150 calories, 12.3 grams of carbs, 1 gram of protein, 5% alcohol, water, barley malt, yeast, corn syrup, hop extract. Good stuff. Brewed and packaged under the supervision of Molson Coors Canada, Toronto, Canada by Molson USA. Product of the USA, Union made. So a Canadian brand, but brewed in the US. I did not know this when I went to go get it, that it comes in green bottles. Um, and now a lot of people have told me if I'm going to get beer in bottles, and I say a lot, I think I've had one or two comments that told me get it in a 12 pack, not a 6 pack. Because the 12 pack, the only light that's coming into that box is at the very top. You get a 6 pack, a lot of lights coming into that because it's an open box. This, pretty much a closed box. So if you're going to get a beer in green bottles, get them in a 12 pack. So we'll see if this has any skunkiness or anything like that going on. But yeah, I was surprised to see it in green bottles. I guess it shows it in a green bottle on the side, but I don't think I've ever seen the side of this box. I always see this. Let's pour it out. I couldn't have asked for a more beautiful pour than that. Oh, and it smells great. I'm very excited. I'm just looking forward to having a good beer. The fact that it says the flavor of an ale and a lager, that interests me. Uh, we'll try it out. The head's getting a little soapy looking. Either way, let's try it. Molson Gordon. Golden. Not Gordon. Here we go. I see what they're going for. I am not the biggest fan of ales, but oh god, what was it? Ballantine ale? I got to try that somewhat recently, and that surprised me. And then Chetty, yes, Chesterfield ale. That's what this. Not so much the Valentine, the Chesterfield ale was super duper good. Yingling's Chesterfield ale. I don't know that they sell that too much out of their home state of Pennsylvania. But yeah, as far as ales go, I don't like a whole lot of them, but the Chetty was delicious. Uh, this isn't too far off from that. This is really good. And I see what they're going for. Like, it drinks like a lager, but I'm pretty sure this is an ale. I think it might be a blonde ale, but it really does drink like a lager with a little bit of characteristics of an ale. This is really nice. And I'm reviewing this fresh off the heels of the American beer, not Great American, Real American beer, the Hulk Hogan beer, and that stuff was so sweet. And this is a nice change of pace because this is not very sweet. Um, well balanced is a good way to describe this. Um, Not overpowering flavor. Sometimes when I get an ale, it can be a bit much. It's not that for me. Um, it's a little more intense than just a regular old lager, but it's not sweet too. Like it's just really, I think a good way to describe this beer is well balanced. And this is a fresh box. This is good through December, and we're not even to September yet. So I got a fresh pack of this. It tastes really good. It's cheap. I I am sad that this has been around and I've seen it so many times. And again, it's just not a beer I ever really thought about. I always saw it, and I got it from a local market, not like a chain grocery store. It's a local grocery store. They stock it quite often, but I'll see it at other places too, like Meijer. I think that's where I saw it. I went into Meijer to get groceries, um, and I saw a bunch of stuff. I'll tell you, I've been doing most of my grocery shopping at Aldi, and Aldi does not have, they have the Aldi beers. They don't have anything else. You can't go there and get your Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller. No, you can get like the Aldi brand stuff in the alcohol section. And so it has been a minute since I went to an actual grocery store and saw all the different beers, and especially Meijer. Meijer does a good job. The one near me of stocking a lot of different beers. And I think that's when it hit. I think I saw it there and was like, okay, the next time I'm out and about and I see it, I'll finally pick it up. And yeah, I mean, this is one that kind of blends in with the rest of the beers in the grocery store aisle, and your eyes may skip past it. But if you're not hip to it, Molson Gordon. I keep saying Gordon. Molson Golden. Why is that so hard to say? Um, what's the other Molson beer that? Oh my gosh, are they the ones that make the triple X? I gotta look this up because hang on a second. I think they do, and I was not a fan. I I can't believe I didn't review that beer. I bought it, and I had to have bought it to review it because I don't just buy beers not to review. I bought a 12 pack of that and I didn't review it. Why? Molson Triple X or whatever they call it, XXX. That stuff was so bad. That's the only other Molson beer I've had. That's the only other one I really see in my state of Ohio. I see the XXX and I see the Golden. And I picked up that one first because it was the same price. It's $12.99 and it's a 12 pack, but it's 7.3% alcohol. And they proudly display that on the box. I did not like that stuff at all. And I can't believe I didn't do a video on it. Maybe I'll have to pick it up again and try it again. See if my opinion's changed after having this. Just polar opposite. That stuff, and I like higher ABV beers. Um, that didn't do it for me. I'd rather have almost any malt liquor you throw at me than that. This is the total opposite. This is really good. Good balance of beer. Everything. It checks all the boxes for me. Um, yeah, this is good stuff. Molson Golden, not Gordon. Yeah, 12 pack, 12-ounce bottles. It was $12.99 plus tax for me at the store, and heck yeah, I'd pick this up again. At least out of bottles. I don't get a whole lot of beer out of bottles. Not skunky at all. Maybe it's the fact that this was in a 12 pack that's covered up from the light, hidden from the light. Or maybe this beer doesn't skunk as bad as some of the other green bottle beers like Rolling Rock. That one doesn't get too skunky for me. Usually get pretty lucky with it. Some of those green bottle beers don't get so bad. And then you get like Heineken's where it's always skunky. But yeah, definitely recommend this one. Let me know your thoughts on it. If this is one you've been drinking for a while, if you haven't had it, or maybe you just started recently getting it like myself. Are the other Molson beers good? Because I don't live in Canada. I don't get all the Molson beers. We only get a couple of them here. Are the other ones good? Let me know. Should I track them down? It's cheap beer for you to drink. Leave those comments down below if you have had this or you see anything new out there. And as always, thanks for watching. And I cannot wait to finish this glass. It's going to be good.